find them many places.
Well, you know what Bill Dance said? So it don't matter what color worm you fish with, as long as it's black or blue. Or black and blue. All right, guys, Brian Black will be deuce fishing. Sorry, I've been incognito. December's super busy for me. All three of my kids born this month. I've been dying to get out here and wet a hook for y'all. But it's December the 30th, and we about to do some true winter fishing. The weather's beautiful out here in South Carolina. Cloudy and warm, 60 degrees. But the water looks like chocolate milk. We're gonna cruise around, see if we can find some fish. Got the sonar fixed, even though I didn't get one for Christmas. But we're gonna go try to find some fish and see if we can throw something at them. So let's go do it. Trying to mist on me, man. It was supposed to be clear today. I don't know what happened. We're not on fish no more, though. That sucks. We should troll around. So the water is so dirty right now. I'm throwing this nighttime spinnerbait. About the only thing you can find around here locally with a single big Colorado blade on it, because the water is just like, I mean, I make my chocolate milk less darker than that. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Like I mentioned earlier, or like I've said before, all three of mine and my wife's kids were born in December. So we happy as long as we just make it through the month. Just slow rolling the big dumper. Get it, boy. That a falcon? That be that? Figures. Been trying to get out here and fish for like 2 months. Well, Hank Williams Jr. said he didn't like fishing in the rain. Well, I'm not a fan of it either. All right, let's talk about these baits I'm throwing. I've already talked about this single-bladed Colorado black and blue spinnerbait. Just about to switch over to the wiggle wart here. It's Storm's deep wiggle wart. I was gonna try this speed cranking that Tactile Bassin be talking about, because I like to move. I don't want to just finesse all the time, even though in a few minutes you will see me talking to a guy throwing a Ned rig. But right here, somewhere right in here, I know that there's an old road bed, and I know a lot of good fish have been caught right in front of this house. So I'm deep diving, speed cranking, trying this out for the first time, but I really don't have no success in it. It might be a confidence thing, but I'd already scanned over it. I know there was fish on that bed, but they were tucked to the bottom. We'll see if we can get them on that at a later time. Maybe. So just a few minutes after you see me talk to this guy and fish this Ned rig, I'm gonna switch back to Old Faithful, and y'all just won't believe what happens then. No, sir, you find them? That's all I've been doing, strolling around. Everything I've seen been right ducked on the bottom. They was just pushing bait fish right here. You see them birds getting at them bait fish? Hell yes. Y'all know how happy that makes me. Pretty nice fish, boy. He is cold. Hell yeah. I got one. Cold winter fishing, baby, in the woods. Thank you so much. You're so beautiful to me. Whew. Everybody let me know in the comments how their Christmas was. I already told y'all beginning this video, I'm happy if we get through December. Still got my daughter's birthday tomorrow. She'll be 17, y'all. That just blows my mind. Happy birthday, Kendall. You know, the one that don't like to be in the videos, even though she's probably the prettiest one in the family. All right, y'all. Wanted to go over my couple of baits I was using today for January. Things are a little different here in South Carolina. Like, our water's pretty much all the time stained. But right now it's like chocolate milk, and that's why I went over a little bit of things I was doing today. But sure is funny, the only fish that I caught come off of wood with my same old rubber worm, my go-to that I use. It just kind of goes back to show, you know, Pawpaw, he's always talking about fishing every time I was over his house or whatever. But he's a big fisherman. But he used to tell me it didn't matter what kind of bait you took out there. If I took a crankbait or a spinnerbait or whatever, that he would go out there and catch that same fish with a rubber worm. Kind of proved his point, you know, because after fishing points, I throw the Ned rig on the roadbed, a crankbait with speed cranking like tactical bass. I was even slow rolling a nighttime spinnerbait, all just to catch the only fish I caught on the same rubber worm that I fish year round. Kind of just goes to prove, I don't know if Pawpaw was wrong. Like, I mean, I've caught a lot of my fish on that setup, and like, maybe it's confidence. I mean, but I fished a long time, never picked that worm up. So we going into the evening, I know there's some brush piles in front of some docks, and I'm cruising past there. I say, hey, I'm just gonna throw that same rubber worm. Well, I get to the trees that I always fish right before the golf course. Boom, right in the tree was a fish. Anyway, listen, I hope y'all have a happy new year. December was kind of slow for me. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm super busy, 3 birthdays, Christmas, all that stuff going into the end of the year. And then we got a bunch of tax stuff that we got to do, and, you know, to make sure everything's T's are crossed and I's are dotted. I'm glad I finally got out there, man. I mean, hey, I don't care. I got out there. I got to try a few different things, and I still caught one fish. Hey, man, as long as I get to smell a fish on my hands, I'm a happy character. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, but that's just how some days is. It's winter time. The pressures can make a whole difference. Like, it was warm for a few days, but there's really no change between the day and the past 2 or 3 days. So, I mean, they should have been biting pretty good. I talked to another guy at the boat ramp. He caught 1 fish. Then I talked to 2 other guys at the boat ramp, and they said they caught like 8. But they were fishing the same thing I was fishing. So I guess it's just a game of luck. Happy New Year, guys. Thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit this subscribe right here. It helps me out a lot. Y'all don't know how much. Click this video if you like what you've seen so far. YouTube recommended it next. Thanks.